What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLRA, coming at you with Lucky Draws, the show we take a look at every deck we feel like and have ourselves good old fun times. Today we're taking a look at good old-fashioned Harpies, the Feather Duster. It is off list, so therefore we must play it in the most appropriate deck, a deck that's all about swarming with Harpies, popping spell traps, the works. And so we're going to take this deck out in EDO Pro real quick. I'll give you the quick lowdown on the cards in this deck, because I know some of you guys really like to know what cards I'm using. So today for our deck, we got one Apex Avian, one Harpy's Pet Dragon, triple Harpy Queen, triple Cyber Harpy, triple Harpy Harpist, one Sacred Crane, triple Perfumer, triple Channeler, one Harpy Oracle. We got double Dancer. We got ourselves Harpy's Feather Duster, a Pot of Avarice for Recovery, Terraforming, triple Egotist to summon out the Cyber Harpy, double Swallow's Nest to summon out other winged beasts, triple Hysteric Sign, one Alluring Mirror Split, two Phalanx Pike, two Harpy's Hunting Ground, triple Harpy's Feather Storm. Our extra deck includes two Cyber / Harpy Lady, one Dracosac, one Bagoosk, one Harpy's Phantasmal Dragon, one Ice Beast Zero Fine, Lightning Chidori, Gaga Cowboy, Raid Raptor, Blade the Bird Falcon, one Avramax, one Boral Sword Dragon, one Samorg, King of Tweety Birds, two Harpy Conductor, and one Masquerena. So with that being said, let's go ahead and EDO Pro, show this deck off, have ourselves a good old fun time. Alrighty, first opponent. Another day, another card game. We do want to go second with this deck. Harpy's very much a go second lot. Opening hand. It's okay. I wouldn't call this a perfect opening hand. It could certainly be better. But it's a start. It's a nice little bit of a start. We'll see what our opponent's up to with his 5-card extra deck. I'm very curious about the 5-card extra deck. I mean, why only 5? I have no idea. Especially if this is Darklords. They usually like a little bit more than that, but I guess if he's just playing 3 Link, 2 Fusion, that's all he really needs if he's just playing pure Darklords. But regardless, let's look at our hand. We're all about blowing up spell traps with Harpies. And he's playing at least some of that. Sanctuary in the Sky. Set spell traps can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Curses. I was hoping to destroy all the spell traps. It's kind of why Harpy's Feather Duster is in here. Is so I can do just that. But oh well. We'll make do without it. So he's just playing the usual Darklord game so far. Just kind of going through the cards. Next he's going to bring back Superbia and probably Itchel. Possibly Nasty, but more likely Itchel. Darklords, they kind of do the same thing sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. They certainly love this combo. Let me tell you, I've played Darklords a few times. They love this combo. Superbia, bring back one of the boys. In this case, one of the girls. Well, regardless, as soon as it's our turn, I'm going to come back. I'm going to go ahead and skip a little bit, because honestly, I don't see this becoming like a giant board of any sort. So I'll be back as soon as this guy's done. Alright, your foe finally finished. Harpy's Pet Baby, Harpy's Pet Dragon, I'll need you in the hand right now, but whatever. You're here now, and we're just gonna deliver with you. He gave me an Uka back on top of all of it, so let me think, Mildly wishing I'd ran Utopia double, but oh well, not a big problem. Let's go for Elegant Egotist. Lets me summon Cyber Harpy. I can summon a Harpy from the deck, but it only works on Harpy Lady. So it only works on this and a couple other monsters. It's sad, but it is sadly true. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, let's see. I need big numbers. I need Harpy Lady Synchro Monster. You can synchro this thing out if all you have is Harpies, you know. You can use the Harpies as Totunas. So what we're going to now do is activate Phalanx Spike. So this card is going to give our monster a big boost, and when a spell trap is activated, / Harpy lets me bounce a card. So I am going to bounce Nastin? Yeah, that guy. I don't like that guy. He's big and nasty. I don't like him. So yeah, my monster goes up 900 points for every Harpy in the grave. Is very nice. So we're also going to activate our Mirror Split. In case this gets destroyed by stuff, it will allow me to get more stuff. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do some damage. We'll attack the condemned one, do some damage, and we'll be good. The more harpies we get, the better we'll be. And because Harpist is in the graveyard, I will get one of the most important harpies, which is Chandler. Chandler lets me ditch a harpy to summon a harpy from the deck, and it will allow me to do big boy plays. That's the most important harpy right there, Harpy Chandler. He's got his most important card being that damn Itchel. So the question now is... Let's see, he's got Nasty back in his hand, so if he has Darklords in the hand, he could bring that out. He could also do that. Do I want to bounce this? Not yet. Hopefully I won't regret that. That's the thing, Harpy. Saber slashy Harpy. I can do that during either player's turn. So now he gets to activate one of them spells, but it's as a monster effect, so I don't get to bounce things. Such sadness. But if he uses the Sanctum thing to, put the cards back on top of his deck, that ought to work. Because it's spell trap or effect. So this ought to be good. So what is he going to reuse? That's a good question. Because the only thing he has is Contact and the Fusion Trap. I mean, it is possible that he's got Lucy in the hand. We'll find out in a moment. That's the thing. We'll find out. Okay, he is using the Fusion. Yep, the first Dark Lord. Now he gets to blow up my stuff. But this is fine. He blew up my spell. He actually blew up both spells, which is even better. So what I'm going to do... I'm gonna bring back Harpist. That way when Harpist dies, I will get more stuff. Another good thing is he destroyed Hysteric Sign. This thing, other than just fetching you your Elegant Egotist, if it's destroyed on a different turn, in the end phase, I search 3 Harpy cards. Any 3, they just have to have different names. It's very nice. So he does have the first Dark Lord, but the question is, can he OTK us? Because if he can't, he's going to be in for a rough time. Okay, so he does have Nastin, though. That's the problem. I mean, he can summon Nastin, yes. And he can use Nastin's effect to reuse Contact. So, does he... Well, yeah, he can't have more than one Itchel, though. Yeah, you can only... Yeah, let's see... You can only summon Itchel once per turn. He does have Superbia, though. So he might be making another one of them links of his. It's possible. Oh, and because he used Nastin to summon this thing out using that effect, this misses timing, sadly. It's a sad thing, but I'm grateful for it. So he can't do that. It only works... Yeah, because the last thing that happens is the card gets shuffled into the deck, so he doesn't get that. He's actually got Maddie. Okay. That's going to give him a whole 200 life points in the standby phase. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle that sort of recovery. That's a lot of recovery. It's like 200 whole points. Okay. So I'm dealing to be taking some damage here. You know, he's going to wipe out my Harpist and then do some damage. I think the fact that this didn't work has confused this poor lad. He's not quite sure what's going on. Dude, it doesn't work that way. It does not work. And I'm just thinking of what I'm going to do. Let me yeah, because I got Harpy Chandler. So does this have protection? Opponent cannot target fairies with card effects. Okay. Alright. It's going to be tricky getting around that, but I should be able to. Now, I got like Boral Sword and things like that. The thing is, he's got the first Darklords effect to like bring back fairies. You just have to pay, yeah, during the main phase, pay 1,000, summon a fairy from the grave or the hand. So he can certainly do that. But then again, I'm going to be getting my all-powerful trap card. As soon as that's the thing. So now what are you doing? Nothing? Gaining some life points? He's going to get some life points. Okay. Alright, so now it's our turn. Harpy Harpist, add us a monster. A monster I would like to get is... Let us get Oracle. I got an idea here. So now, as Derek's sign goes off, so we're going to get this. We are going to get, let's see here. I just need things to discard most. I'm going to get another Harpist. And I am going to get my field spell. And that should do it right there. Ooh, another Phalanx Pike. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, sadly, slash Harpy targets. If that wasn't the case, man, it would be a beautiful thing. Alright, so what we're going to do, summon Chandler. Activate Chandler's effect, ditch Harpist. Summon another Harpy. As soon as he activates a monster effect, lock him out of monster effects. What? You gonna do it now? Do it later? What you gonna do? Huh? Okay, he's not gonna do it. Okay, good. So we want to get Perfumer here. Perfumer, when normal or special, adds a spell trap of the Harpy variety. Specifically has to mention Harpy Lady sisters, but that searches Egotist, which is good enough. Come on, do it. I can play this trap from my hand, man. I can do it. I'm not going to do it until you do something, okay? That's just how it goes. So now what we're going to do is activate Egotist, summon another Harpy. He's certainly thinking about it. He's thinking, when do I want to use the first Darklord? But, no, he's not going to do it. He's thinking about it, but he hasn't quite pegged it yet. So now, what I'm going to do, I need more things in the graveyard. So what I'm going to do here, let's go ahead and summon forth our Cyber. Well, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, this will work. This will work. This will work. This will work. Use these two. Make Scratch Clash. Scratch Clash. Used to be called Scratch Clash. Now it's just Cyber Slash. Now we have a level 5 or higher Harpy. I can special summon Oracle from my hand. It's a very nice little fit. That's why we play this. You could play this at 2. I like it at 1 is fine. Because all it is just an extra body under certain situations. So, okay, now he finally bloody did it. No. And I could have bounced, but I'm going to bounce later. It's all good. We'll summon this. Target a monster or a Harpy you control. Yeah, but we don't want to target our Harpies. Because then bad things happen. And... oh, during the end. Yeah, it's always during the end phase. I forget about that part sometimes. It's all good. We don't want to get anything back right now. No, we do not. We want Ice Beast Zerofine. Hacha. So what this thing does is like a detached material. Everything else on the field is negate, and Zerofine gets big. We're also going to activate Hunting Ground. And that's negated, but I don't need to do that. I don't need it. I got Phalanx Pike. I'm 9100, bitches. 9100. Yeah. Alrighty, so there's Harpies in a nutshell. You just keep going off and going off. We make big numbers. Big numbers. Big numbers, big. Alright, so there's our first opponent. It was a decent opponent. You know, Darklord's not the most competent thing in the world, but they can at least, you know, hold their own. So let's go ahead to duel number 2. And I'll see what other sort of things we can do. I really want to see Feather Duster just nuke a Backrow. That's the goal of today's episode. Alrighty, secondary opponent. What do we got for an opening hand? It's something. I can get two not two Hysterics. I can get 2 Egotists right off the bat, so that's something. We're up against some version of ABC. It'd be nice if this was Ojama ABC, if you know what I mean. But we'll see. They don't really rely on the spell traps too much, so we'll see. Ah, very good. Thunder Dragons. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I played Armed Dragons the other day, actually. It was quite a fun experience. They have lots of nice effects, but you gotta discard the similar monsters to do it. I think he's going for like some sort of like a turbo sort of deal, maybe. Maybe, baby. We'll see. Because the whole idea is he's trying to get like that contact diffusion out, and then this thing and make the thing that blanket banishes everything I love. So add an Ojama, then discard a card. Okay, so we can get Ojamagic. Yeah, because if he gets Ojamagic and then ditches it, he can get all 3 Ojamas. Quite tricksy, Mr. Ojama man. Quite tricksy. Alright, but I got my Harpy Queen, so I'm going to get my field spell. I'm going to blow up his spell traps and stuff. He's going to get all the Ojamas, though. But if I can get around the Thunder Dragon, I should, in theory, be okay. We'll see how it goes. It's all going to depend, man. It's all going to depend. So let's go ahead. Harpy's Hunting Ground. Ironically, it has Ojamas on it. Harpies hunt Ojamas. Who knew? So now, let's go Hysteric Sign. Add Egotist. He's got something. We don't know what that something is, but he's got something. So now, we're going to go ahead and summon Parfumer. Parfumer is going to get us a card, and I am going to pop the set card first. So let's go ahead, go for this. Get another Egotist. Ditch an Ojama. Okay. I mean, that's one less spell trap I have to worry about. If this card's sent to the graveyard, summon as many banished Ojamas. Okay, there are no banished Ojamas, so not a big deal. That guy, a little bit of a big deal. He nukes spell traps too. Okay, so what we're going to do, add this. Get rid of that. So then we're going to be like, Elegant Egotist. No, not yet. Summon a Cyber Harpy. Then we're going to blow up his field spell. Yeah, that's destroyed by battle. If I had a Phalanx Spike, would be nice. Let us attempt to get Phalanx Spike. I would very much appreciate if I could draw into that, because I might get close to an OTK if I got Phalanx Spike. That would be nice. Very nice. I like it when that happens. Alrighty. Might have to lose the field spell, sadly. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just do what you gotta do. I would pop this, but then I would lose its later effect. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. So what I'm gonna do now is... could do a lot of things. I'm gonna go for my Scratchy Lady. Be like a Wachumba. See, this is why I like Phalanx Pike so much. It's a very nasty thing in Harpy Ladies. So now I'm going to be like, hey, go back to the hand. Back to the hand where you don't do... well, if he gets one of his monsters, that could be problematic. But we have ourselves a bit of an OTK situation. I've got more than enough damage to OTK this gentleman. Oh, wait, no I don't. I'm 200 points off. Curse you, math! You ruined it yet again. Okay, not a problem. Even if he does survive, I've got Harpy's Featherstorm. Lock him out of monster effects for a whole turn and bounce a card. So I don't think he's going to be getting around this. I just don't think so. Unless he, like, Dark Holes or something. But we'll see. What he's going to do is he's going to get Ojama Red and Ojama Simulation. Or conversely, just get Ojama Simulation and Ojama Match. That is also an option. That's certainly an option he can do. Alrighty. If I could only normal summon, I could summon Gaga Cowboy and go for a game, but sadly, no. We'll just have to wait and see. Just gonna wait and see what happens. Alrighty. See, the thing is, if Cyber Harpy, you know, bounces his monster, his ABC Dragon Buster, he can't, decombine it into the materials, because that's only during my turn he can do that. So we'll see. It's all going to depend largely on what he's got. I mean, obviously he's got the Ojama Match, and he's got the Ojama Simulation. Question is that enough? Because like I said, I got Featherstorm. That negates all of his monster effects for a whole turn. And I don't know if he can get around that. Who knows? He's certainly thinking about it. He's working through his combos. It's a complicated build, Thunder Dragons, with ABCs and Ojamas. You gotta be like the Chaz. You gotta Chaz it up and all that. Or otherwise, you're just gonna fail. I don't know. What do you think about this Ojama Blue? You think you can do it? Alright, you say it. Okay, I think I got him with this. We'll find out. We will find out indeed. Okay, he finally decided on his move. That took a good couple minutes there. He was really thinking about what he wanted to do. Ditch Ojama, add Ojama, and an armed dragon. I'm gonna wait for him to actually do a monster event before I do anything else. I don't want him to just be like, no, I don't want to just crush his spirit just yet. Eventually, but not quite yet. We'll see. A blue and a 10. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Ojama Blue is on the board, people. He is on the board. Look at him. Look at him looking at me with them eyes. Damn Ojama eyes, all dead and laughless like. Oh. He didn't actually do anything. He surrendered. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I had him with the Featherstorm. But, yeah, I guess that was too much for him. I don't know. I think he probably could have gone for ABC, though, but then I would have bounced. I don't know. Regardless, I'm going to call that a win. Thank you for trying, Mr. SNG. I'm sure you will find the Ojama Thunder ABC plays of your dreams. Just keep on at it. Let's go for duel number 3. Alrighty, duel 3, cue up the Megalovania, because Mr. Sans Undertale is in the house. Hello, everyone. My name is Sans. Sans Skeleton. I can't do a Sans voice too well. Alright, we're up against Salamangreats, isn't it? Damn Salamangreats. I don't like Salamangreats. I despise them and their entirety. I don't know, I just never cared for them. I just never once really cared for Salamangreats. You know? It's kind of I don't know, they're just kind of boring. You know? I don't know how they're still alive, but they're still alive somehow. So I'm going to skip ahead until this guy's done. We've seen enough Salamangreat plays. This isn't Sans Undertale. Where's your skull servant pride, you fool? Alrighty, so this was the most underwhelming Salamangreat start I have ever seen. And I am okay with that. So let's go ahead. Harpy Queen, we will get our field spell. It is my field spell time, sir. I swear, if you Ash Blossom me and I don't have Call by the Grave no more. Curse you, Konami, this is your fault. Okay, screw Konami, we'll do other things, okay? We'll do other things and they'll be better. Well, blackjack and hookers while we're doing a better things. We'll summon Harpist, and I'll set that by mistake, but it's fine, it's not a quick play. It'll be interesting if this was a quick play, but it was not. It was not. It's also not once per turn, by any means. It's kind of ridiculous. So then we're gonna go like, do it again. Get out all the Harpies. All the Harpies in Harpy City. So now what we're gonna do is go for my fancy deck, which is Samog, the King of Tweety Birds. Hacha. And I probably should have used a different Harpy, but I'm gonna, hopefully this one will be destroyed. You know, so it's not a big deal. So, these two will crash into each other. He'll banish his Balinks to protect. Oh, he had 2 of those. But he can only use 1 per turn. So it's all good in the hood. What are you gonna do? You gonna protect your stinky wolf? Are you? No, he did not. Okay. I guess he's hoping to use that Lynx elsewhere. All's good for me, man. Okay, so now what we're going to do, Sovereign King summons Big Bird from deck. And by Big Bird, I mean the biggest bird. Mr. Bounce for an Omni negation, and then Harpist goes off. No, do not negate that. And get me a Channeler for later. Alright. All's good. Now, if we could get rid of Hysteric Sign, would be better. If I could get my field spell, would be very nice. Alrighty. Sign mining. No. I bounced myself. No sign mine for you. None of that nonsense, young man. I'm pretty sure we're about to destroy this guy. I don't think he's going to be coming back from this. Because I can just keep summoning this thing back out so long as there's not too many spell traps. Currently, there are 8 spaces open. Therefore, I can summon this again. Straight from the hand. And that's pretty much game right there. But you know what? Let's rub salt in his wounds. I love to rub the wounds in the salt. What can I say? Yeah, it doesn't matter who I'm getting. Not really. I'm just doing things to be spiteful of Salamangreats. Because I don't care for them. I think I played them once and I despised them. Okay, so that ought to be game. Even if this was like Drowning Mirror Force, it wouldn't really matter. So we'll go ahead and attack with everything for game. Destroyed Salamangreats. I mean, granted, he didn't get like anything, but at the same time, doesn't matter. We won, and that's all that matters. Let's go for duel number 4 and see what else we got. Alrighty, on our 4th and final opponent of the evening. It's been a good day for Harpies. I haven't seen Feather Duster as much as I wanted, but it is a one of, so there you go. Opening hand is fine. I've got Perfumer, Field Spell. It's a good hand. This is a good hand. I can do all sorts of things. Blow up all sorts of spell traps. Shiranui. But that only implies that this is Baladrock Turbo. This is not good because his field spell negates my Swallow's Nest. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that very much at all. Nope. Nope, not at all. Okay. This could be the one that broke our back, folk. We've had a good run, but if he gets out Baladrock, we're going to be hurting. We're going to be hurting rather a lot, not going to lie. Not gonna lie, it's gonna hurt quite a bit if he does that. Of course, that's just how zombies are nowadays. It's Baladrock Turbo. I mean, I was dueling a gentleman the other day who was playing Skull Servants, and he did not go for Baladrock. And I appreciated it very much. So the question is, what is he ditching to the graveyard? Because unless he's got Bloom in the hand, then he's not going to be getting out. No, okay, Mizuki. Mizuki, bring back Solitaire. Okay, this might be something more interesting than I thought. Because you can only use that effect once per turn. What are you making, my dude? That is what I'd like to know. He's doing something. It's certainly more interesting than Baladrock Turbo, I'll tell you that much. He's doing what? Level 8 Synchro? Or some sort of link? I don't know. I'm just glad I haven't seen Zombo World yet. Because Zombo World shuts down Swallow's Nest, because we need to have Winged Beast on the field for this to work. And that Zombo World turns everything into Zombos. Alright. You good there, Mr. Zauza? I think he's just realizing he can't use his effect again. I don't know, maybe. Some people, they don't read. I've been thinking about making a quick vid about that. A lot of people these days, when they play Yu-Gi-Oh, they don't read. They don't read what their effects do. It's a very sad thing. It's a very sad and depressing thing. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. So I'm gonna skip ahead one more time. We'll see if this guy makes a move. We'll see. Okay, so he made Omega. Okay, I probably should have expected that. Because then he can just like get rid of one of the cards in my hand. And he can also keep proclaiming Mizuki. So that's certainly something he can, during the opponent's standby phase, target a banished card, put it in the graveyard. Okay. So basically, now he gets Mizuki back. I do not have my dang old Featherstorm. If I did, I would have no problems whatsoever. We'll see. Okay, so Omega goes off. He's going to get back Mizuki. Yep. That dang old Mizuki is ready and waiting for later. Let me think about this. I don't want to set this because then I won't be able to play it. So, go for Perfumer. Go for Perfumer. Gonna go for Perfumer. Go ahead, try to search out an Egotist. Well, that's an annoying thing. This won't stop that, but might as well give it a shot. Dang you, Ash Blossom. Konami, why did you think hitting combo was a good idea? I know you wanted to push tactical talents, but with all the hand traps in the world, come on, man. Just come on, man. I'm just saying, man, don't do that stuff. Alright. So now Omega goes off, he hit my queen, whatever, just have to live with it. Alright, so I don't get my switch. This is sadness. Okay, whatever. We'll ditch our Cyber Harpy, summon a Harpy, and can only use, let's see. Yeah, I can only use the effect once per turn. Let me think about this. What is in the grave? Wrong grave. No. I'm gonna get Harpist. Gonna get dang old diddly Harpist out here. And my gut is telling me to go for Baguska so that he doesn't get stuffed. But at the same time, I don't want to go for Baguska too much. Like I said, I am not much of a Baguska dude. Even though he's one of my favorites. I don't like to just rely on his power. He's only, like, in emergencies. Is this an emergency? Kind of. Sort of. A little bit. You know? Really what I need is just another Harpy, and then things will be better. But for now, we're just gonna have to sit on the Bagusk. Sit on Bagusk, and that'll lock Omega out at least. At least Omega's gonna stick around for a turn. But then again, that Mizuki's still in the grave. But that doesn't matter too much, because even if he does Mizuki, he can bring one of those back, but then he won't be able to do anything other than be a body on the board. So we'll see. It's all going to depend on how he reacts to Baguska. And then if I need to wait a turn, it's fine. I can detach Harpist. Harpist will search me another Chandler. And that would be a good thing. Ooh, Pot of Everest. That's nice. Alrighty, let me think. Yeah, I'm just going to wait one more turn. We'll wait one more turn, and that is it. After that, Baguska, he goes to attack mode, and then we just have to live with what we get. So we are going to add a Chandler. That way Chandler gets us the goods. Alright. So let's see what this guy does now. Does he have anything now? Yes, no, maybe so. Are you waiting out Baguska as well? You could do that. Go right ahead, my dude. That's exactly what he's going to do. Okay. So we'll detach that. Now it's time for our turn. So now we're going to do summon Chandler. And then we're going to go ahead and wait for him to use Omega's effect so I can Harpy Storm him. Yeah, I better Harpy Storm him, because if I don't, he is going to possibly banish this. And I don't want that to happen. Yeah, none of that. So what we're going to do, he has no spell traps. I don't need Hunting Ground at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out a Perfumer. Because Perfumer will give me another monster in the form of Elegant Egotist. Alright, so now what we're going to do is Elegant Egotist. Summon forth a Cyber Harpy in attack mode. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. This will be just fine. Go for this. Using these two. Hacha. And then we're going to go... Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Don't need to do that. What I need to do is Phalanx Spike. I love this card. This is one of my favorite combos in the game, man. Just like Big Harpy. Big Bird. Biggest Bird. Exactly 0 damage. Alrighty. Very good. Oh. Your Battle Fader? It doesn't matter. I've already played my trap. He can't do nothing. That ain't gonna work. Good effort, though. Regardless, so there's the game. Cyber Clash plus Phalanx Spike. Too powerful. Too powerful indeed. So, that's going to be today's episode. I'm going to leave you guys with a quick replay that I had while in testing. where I was defeating witchcrafters indeed. And so after that, I will see you guys in the end screen. Alrighty, Harpies of 2020. We went 4-0, which was more than expected. I expected I expected 3 wins, 1 loss, something like that. But we actually went undefeated. We never got to go off with the Harpies Feather Duster, but it's all fine. We were able to combo out the wazoo. Didn't summon everything, but you don't always need everything. We were able to use everything we needed, though. And Cyber Slash plus Failing Spike too powerful. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. Smash like if you did. Next time we're playing Monarchs, and then we're playing the PK Fire. As soon as I get that deck done. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Your boy Memphis is signing out. Till next time, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Take care.